your weight loss journey for a minute.
Okay. Okay.
You you've been through a journey with with your fitness, weight loss, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How's that been, and where were you at the time,
Okay.
and where are you right now?
Okay. So,
Because I've seen like your before and after.
yeah.
Um, you don't your before and after pictures and videos. You don't. I mean, you look the same, but in terms of not the same facially, you look the
Yeah.
same. You're still the same person, but you lost a tremendous and commendable,
Yeah.
inspiring weight loss journey,
Yeah.
I would say. So how did that what inspired you, and what keeps you,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to, my weight, let me just say in general, my weight, I've always been plus size, right? Like from when I was very little, right? I've always been plus size. And so I think it affected my identity in the sense that I felt like I needed to mature earlier than I should. Um, which brings me like some parts of my childhood I don't remember, but there are certain parts that I remember, like me hiding, me trying not to jump on the bouncing castle so that it will not burst. Very funny, childish ideologies, right? And I've always had that in me. Even when I was growing up, there was a time my parents used to travel often, and so I had like uncles and aunties in the house, and my uncle would make me walk to school, take my transport fare, make me walk to school because he wants me to lose weight. So you can understand, you can have like a deeper understanding of what I had to face as a child. My dad he tried his best, and I mean, at some point we were going to, because we were living in Port Harcourt, we were going to the stadium. He would always make us like take a walk, run, whatever. But I've always been plus size, to be honest. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it was a situation of hiding and eating my feelings. I would just say I just loved food, and and I found comfort in it at some point. So skip, 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 skip. 2020, the lockdown, right?
What were you weighing at the time?
2020,
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was weighing in 2020. However, I remember that in 2020, I was trying so hard to lose weight. I didn't want to add weight when I got back to school. So I tried my best. That was when I learned how to jump rope, right? I never knew how to jump rope. So I had to, tell somebody, you know, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, I need to start jumping rope. That's what I told the person
And you can't remember like
what I
you
was weighing
at the
then.
time, like just like a number that you think.
Maybe I was weighing 108, 110, 108, 109, 107, around that angle,
Okay.
right? But never 110. So I started jumping with rope then. I started, doing,
Lockdown,
yeah,
during the
lockdown.
lockdown
I stopped
2020.
taking bread because I really, really love bread. I love flour. I really love bread. So I stopped taking bread. I started eating beans. I just worked on it. And then, to be honest, I lost like maybe 2 or 3 kg because I was 105 when I was going back to school. But what I learned is I could have been fatter because it was the lockdown.
Mm.
So that was an addition. I didn't see it as an addition then, but like my family made me know that that was an addition. Like, oh, you didn't even add weight. That was something great. But when I got back to school, I had a close friend that made me feel somehow about losing weight. Although it didn't shift my ideologies or anything, it was just difficult to now keep up with jumping rope, school, whatever, and the fact that I had limited options. So I gained the weight back. 22, I left school 2023. I was plus size. I was big. I was big. I went for NYC. I came back. I was big. As at that time, I was weighing 115. Now, something happened. I was interning at Ministry of Justice, and my friend was interning at Ministry of Justice as well, my best friend, and she was downstairs. So one day she came to see me in the office, and just normal banter, and she was laughing, and she was like, "Fatty Bom Bom, I got a trigger." That was when I looked at myself and I told myself I needed to lose weight. So that was, is as funny as it is. I mean, I'm really grateful to her, to be honest, because she didn't mean that anything. It was a joke because we were both insulting each other. But that one stuck because everybody in the fucking office laughed. So I was triggered. So when I got home, I told myself, you can't do this anymore. You have to do something, whatever, whatever. And so, yeah, I started. And then my dad, he's always traveling and buying foreign things. So, as at that time, he bought one Korean rice water, weight loss rice water thing. So it's like dehydrated rice. It's like in a pack. So you just pour it inside water and then you shake it. It's like fermented rice, basically. You shake it. It cups um your diet, your appetite rather. So it curbs your appetite. So I started taking that with intermittent fasting, right? I did intermittent fasting and I used to do, 3 days dry fast, whatever. And then I was seeing, small, small changes here and there, small, small changes here and there. And I think that was the beginning of my weight loss journey, right? But the honest truth is, for me, weight loss has never been like a straight line. I struggle. Like it goes up, down, up, down. Currently, I weigh 83,
That's
right?
impressive.
That's really impressive. That's really impressive. Please, it took me 3 years, I think. 2 years actually, because I've been weighing 83 since last year. So I'll just say it took me 3 years to lose that much weight. And actually to stay consistent with it. So if I add weight now, I know when I've added weight. And what I just do is I just go on like 3 days intermittent fasting, just eat fruit. My test for hunger drops after that. Like, sorry, my appetite drops after that. So my appetite becomes regulated again. So if I see, my appetite has increased, I just do like that 3 days fasting, and then my appetite is suppressed back to its normal level. So yeah, I think for me, weight loss has never been linear for me. I've struggled, I'm still struggling, I don't know for how long I'm going to keep struggling, but it
Wait,
is what it is.
what number do you want to get to?
I want to be 75.
Okay.
I want to be 75. I'm 83 now. I want to be 75 now, soon, whenever. But I want to be 75. And everybody has been telling me I won't like myself when I'm 75. The truth is, the reason why I haven't moved since I was 83 last year is because I started having like body dysmorphia. Like my
I,
ass used to be really fat. And now I feel like I'm out of shape, right? Like from my older body, like whatever. So it took a toll on like my journey, right? So I kind of withdrew and just kept to myself, and I'm just starting back up, right? Because I need to hit my goal. And I think it's fear as well. People are speaking fear into my journey in the sense that, and I'm letting them get to me. So everybody's like, oh, when you're 75, you won't like your body. Oh, when you're 75, you won't like it. All your hips, everything would have disappeared. Whatever, whatever, whatever. And so it's affecting me. And when you lose weight as a woman, your boobs tend to sag because you've lost weight in your boobs as well. So like all these things are affecting me, right? In the sense that like for me, I want to get 75. And the reason why I want to get 75 is because I cannot remember when I was 75. I think I was 75 maybe in GS3 or SS1. So you can imagine I want to be 75 now because I want to see how it looks like. And if I don't like it, I might as well just eat my way back to whatever weight, right? Then I have control over how I want to gain weight because now I'm 75. Oh, I don't like how I'm 75. Maybe I should be 80 and just stick to 80. Do you get? But not, oh, I'm 80 and now I have to focus on being 80 because if I drop to 82, I'll hit myself. Do you understand? So that's it.
I think I remember you telling me you had dropped weight to 75 at one point, not in GS3.
Yeah.
No, was that
No,
in GS3? No, that was recently, like
75.
75, like
No, I've never been 75.
in recent years,
No, 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 I've never been 75.
and you never liked being 75.
Never liked.
Did you like it at the time? I mean,
When I was
because the
I was
first
overweight.
when you like first told me that your goal was to get to
75.
75, not even 75, it's
70.
70. I think the first question I asked you was that, are you sure?
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I was just curious, like, you would look, 70 is a lot. Like, to drop that much weight to get to 70,
Yeah.
you would change. I mean, you see a visible, like, change, your structure,
Yeah.
your facial structure and everything. I mean, which would be good. I mean, it's good if you like it,
Yeah.
but there will be a change. And I was
Yeah.
curious, like, you just said it now, like, there's so many things that would come with that.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I think one of the reasons why, to be honest, I took a long break from like working out, and I'm being sincere, like, is because I'm also worried as to how, like, the fear of the unknown. I'm so used to being big, like, I'm worried how I'll look when I'm like smaller. No doubt. Like, I'm worried. I hear that's not my story anyway, but like I see like people that have lost weight talk about like how they suffer from body dysmorphia, and I think it's a real thing in the sense that when I started losing weight and people were recognizing initially, I now had like a fixation on losing weight in the sense that I'll always ask people like, have I added weight? Have I added weight? It started to affect me as a person. And then if I had added weight, I'll fall into some sort of like downward emotional slope, you know. So yeah, I think for me, I just want to see and experience it really. Yeah.
And how do you feel now in terms of your self-confidence, self-esteem? Like, back then you were weighing 100 and
Yeah.
115.
Yeah.
That was like your highest at the time.
Yeah.
And now that you're 83, how how has that affected like your self-confidence, your self-esteem?
Yeah. Well, to be
Do you feel
honest,
like you're more confident,
to be
more
honest,
happier
right?
now? And how do people kind of perceive you in a way now? Do you see a change the way people treat you?
Of course, there's a change in the way people treat me, right? There's a change in the way people treat me. But when it comes to my self confidence, I've always been a confident person. I've always been confident in my skin, in my like. It's now that when I check my pictures now that I realize how big I was. I didn't feel I was big at that time. And that's the honest truth. Because maybe for some weird reason, my tick was very cute, quote and unquote. I mean, people say it's cute, so I'll just borrow that word. People say find it sexy. I had hips. I had a very good figure. So I didn't have problems like being confident or whatever. I think the only thing that has changed for me so far is the fact that like people treat me differently.
How
And
so?
then I feel different.
How do they treat how
You
wait,
know,
how would they treat you back, how did they treat you back then, and how do they treat you now?
well, um, how do I put it now? I don't know, with more ease.
In what way?
I think that time I was looking way older than my age, so it was difficult to like, like relate with like people my age, right? But I wouldn't say like it was difficult like that, like that. Like I was still bagging my bags, right? I was still a babe. Like I was still a babe, right?
Okay.
But I just feel like now it's different because now the attention is more than it used to be then. Yeah. That's all I can say really because
Would you say like your dating life improved as well?
to be honest, my dating life, disclaimer, I've never been in a relationship before. Right. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to I was just joking anyway. Um when it comes to my relationship, Not really, because after I lost weight, I wasn't in any relationship.
I mean, dating, like in terms of like,
I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, but situationships, whatever, you know, yeah,
what I mean
great.
by dating is like people asking you out and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Do you
To be
think that
honest,
has there's more of that right now compared to how it was back then?
I can't, I can't put them side by side because it was, it was great then and it's still great now. Like I can't see any difference. Like I can see more, but like no difference really. It's still the same. I mean, when I was bigger, I still had people around me, and now I still have people around me. So it's not. Yeah. So I can't really see like a visible change per se. Maybe yes, the attention is more. The attraction is more now. That's the word. The attraction is more now compared to then. Yeah.